Hello everyone and welcome back to Go Buff Yourself Presents Lords of Sin. I, as always, am Ethan, your Dungeon Master for this dark and high-level campaign, and I am joined by 6 incredible players, performers, storytellers, and people I am fortunate enough to call my friends. So going around the little circle we have here, first off we have Corey J. Phillips playing Shin.
Welcome. I'm so excited that we finally get to do something epic. Not like we haven't done a bunch of epic things already.
Right? Danielle Phillips playing Valkyrie.
Yep.
Mav as Corin Fenfire Ironhand.
Hello.
You get the full name this week. Jaeger will be played by Aaron.
What's up?
Callista by Matty.
Hi.
And Lorin by the Mallow Man.
Good evening, everyone.
We are so excited to be here for episode 6, and boy is it gonna be an episode. But before we jump in, a few usual warnings. This is a very dark, very brutal, 18 plus only D&D campaign. Please check the episode description, whether you're listening or watching, for more specific content warnings, including timestamps of especially noteworthy moments. You can listen to past episodes of this, City of the Crimson Tower, Wylde Beyond, Mothership, almost everything else that we do on Go Buff Yourself. And if you're already listening to it, you know that, so feel free to disregard. I think... this is pre-recorded so that everyone is able to feel safe to use their X cards or take a break if things get too heavy. So if you're watching this on stream and wondering why people aren't responding in the chat, that's why. So, I think that is everything. So, let's go ahead and run that epic intro video made by none other than Mallow himself so that we can get into episode 6 of Lords of Sin. Pause for intro. Change music.
You don't need to change the music. I like this peaceful music.
But I do, but I really super
Make it rain bodies. Make it rain bodies.
No, please.
I really,
Have mercy.
really super do. Don't worry.
Matt
Bodies.
got all the right energy coming
will-
out of
yes.
this tonight. He got all the right energy.
That nap is doing good shit.
I also thought we were starting at like 9 again, like last time. So I was like, all right, I got time to sleep.
All right. The city of Highgale still burns everywhere you look. But the portal to Avernus is no more. You do not understand suffering. I will educate you. The sky above you grows increasingly bright, even though the clouds are black. This orange glowing light. Azariel, Archduchess of Avernus, approaches. You all have about, based off of seeing her rocketing towards you in the sky like a comet, a minute most before she is here. The priests and clerics, seeing the portal destroyed, seeing no more of the forces of hell here in this large courtyard, run forth afterwards as Callista was talking with her sister Saren, one of the priests, and the rest of them start to patch up your wounds. So, mechanically, those of you who took that short rest, little tincture, you can go ahead and have it, roll for it. And those of you who did not take it, the priests will see to your wounds, helping you restore half of your missing hit points. So go ahead and take that into account. So I know it's a little meta-gaming, but just before we come to a fight like this, where is everyone in terms of hit points? Can't hear you, Corey. You're muted.
I'm being healed, and I'm also I chugged one heal potion while they're also healing me. And so Shin is now sitting at 131 out of 173.
Okay. Corin?
With the help of the priestesses and all the lovely magicals, I am now sitting at 134 out of 192.
And that's after the healing. Glad that happened.
Holy shit.
Lorin, if memory serves, you were actually just fine after the portal fight. Lorin's
For the
doing
first time ever.
Lorin's doing the best she's done. Callista?
Sitting pretty at 127 out of 130. I barely got touched the last 2 times.
Beautiful. Valkyrie?
I'm laying on my. I just popped that crystal vial. I'm laying on the ground, splayed out, feeling a lot better at 141 out of 141.
All right. And Jaeger, I know you took a lot of hits in that fight, but you also got to use the short rest potion. Where are you at now?
He's full. Ready to go.
Dang, you recovered a lot on your... 16 d10s plus 60 something. Yeah, that'll do it.
We all in.
Shin?
If we can do a little bit of RP right before we
like
go
I said,
into-
that was just a general mechanical check-in. So, this orange burning light, this shape, is approaching in the sky. And as it gets closer, the outline of large, burning wings becomes visible against the dark clouds. Shin?
As Shin and Kieren are sitting next to each other being healed by all these healers. And here I thought that our days of glorious battles were over. I thought I was going to be a pious monk and guide the universe peacefully back to balance. And you were going to be a family woman. Oh, do you think there'll ever be a moment where the fight won't find us?
Corin's gonna take her claw and just put her hand on Shin's head. Oh, old man. This is the life that we chose. Unfortunately, this is what's for us. We might get a pause in all of this, but at the end of the day, this is our calling. We, points to you and the others, we protect this world. We protect this realm and all the others out there. That's what we're good at.
And Shin puts a hand on Kiren's shoulder. If I die today, I die well next to you. And then pulls out a cup of tea and just hands it to her, not entirely sure where it even came from.
We don't die today. And just takes the whole teacup back.
Saren has been tending to people's wounds, and as she returns to you, Callista, she looks to the sky towards that shape growing larger. Moon Mother, protect us.
She can't protect you. You can protect yourself, though. Please, just go. I told you before, and I'll tell you again, that the only chance that any of us are going to make it out of here is if you run right now.
Just me? What about the others? Would you have them run?
And
then who would help you? Do you think you would have been in any shape to deal with whatever in her name this is if we had not been here?
Sarah, we are all that remain of our family. We're the last of our bloodline, and you're just gonna stand here and die with me? As if Moonweaver gives a shit? Please.
She looks over to Shin and Kieren, whom she had been near helping. And then she turns to look at you with a small smile on her face. If I die today, I die in good company. With you.
Is just going to walk away. She's going to make her way to Jaeger. And walk away.
Jaeger during this has been walking in a slow circle around the group wherever there's enough space, and he's taking the trident and carving divine and archaic runes in the ground, and as he does, each illuminates with a soft glow. And he's trying to cast
Magic circle?
Magic Circle. But he needs a minute.
I'm not going to have quite a full minute because there's already been a little bit of that. But, well, who knows how much conversation will happen when she does arrive. So you begin carving these runes.
And he's going to, after starting, say to the group, there is no longer a place safe in this city. But within these runes, you have a little protection from her. If you can remain in it, do so. But just know it is here and will not leave. And he keeps going.
Valkyrie or Loren? Anything you...
I'm gonna turn to Loren. I'm actually gonna sit up because I was laying splayed. So you're gonna... And I look at Loren. Angry drow.
And you
Do you
see
have-
her kind of doing some of these things with her hands, and she just kind of looks down at you as you regale her.
Do you know Zariel personally?
She just smirks
Well,
and turns back and looks at Zariel.
I hope by the end of this, we all know her as dead personally.
Patience, my child.
The sky above you goes as bright as at the highest of noons. And then the light, like a sun, like a star, falls from the sky. A huge concussive wave and dust of rubble goes blasting back from where she lands. Loren, I saw your hand.
So I'm going to do something a little weird here.
All for it.
Dude, you spooky bitch.
I'd like to cast telepathy on Zariel at 8th level.
Okay, 100%.
Normally, it has to be a willing creature, but we're going to try something a little different here.
Well, since she doesn't know this is happening, I am at least going to give her a save here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're simply attempting to create a standard telepathic link, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I'd like
cool.
to have a conversation with her.
100%. For what it's worth, before you do that, make me a Arcana or History check. Not sure if this will impact your strategy or your decision, but...
Ooh, 25.
A high percentage of beings, celestial or fiendish, that are like Zariel, of that magnitude, are already telepathic.
Oh,
And
well,
so
then
if you want to
do I need not
save
cast
your
it?
8th level spell slot and attempt to initiate telepathic conversation in a different way, you absolutely may. Or if you want to go that path, you still can. Just want to give you the option.
Yeah, I mean, if we can create the telepathic link, here's what I'm going to do.
And are you
I
like
want
trying to
to-
do this immediately, like before she even finishes landing, or is this just like what as soon as you can?
As she lands,
Okay.
I was preparing the spell.
Okay.
While they were talking to me. As she lands, Loren will just kind of casually walk forward towards her.
Got it. So
As she's doing this part of it.
So, Loren, you start to step forward, even as this blast of debris and dust is still washing over you all, a few of you raising hands to protect your eyes from it. And as the dust clears, there is a small crater. And standing in the middle of it, 15 feet tall, actually, excuse me, 21 feet tall, with wings with a wingspan at least as large, with white skin that seems to have veins of burning, molten rock running beneath it, and these piercing, glowing orange eyes. A longsword in hand that looks to be made of molten metal. And you behold Zariel, Archduchess of Avernus. And she begins to look around with a slightly narrowed gaze, assessing the entire situation around her. And Loren, you step forward, and she looks at you and sniffs, and then lowers her head slightly so that she is looking at you with a predatory gaze.
I love it when a woman's checking me out. Do I feel, with trying to summon up the Arcana, do I feel that telepathic link?
As you basically are... Actually, make me a persuasion check or a performance check as you walk forward, basically to get her to initiate a conversation with you.
It's only a 7.
7?
For the performance, yeah.
She will still initiate a conversation with you. She just does it more generally in that moment. And out loud. But, is there something else you would like to do?
Then I will... So here's what I'm going to do. I'm projecting something towards her.
Okay.
In terms of... Which is why I was trying to do...
Yeah. I'll say that is... Why don't you tell me what you're projecting towards her, and we will see how much she picks up, just as is.
There is a series of scenes that I would like to go through with her.
Okay.
As part of this discussion.
What is the first one?
The first one is a scene of her as her original angel form, fighting the demons of hell, with her blindfold and her beautiful wings, and still her flaming sword. But she's cloaked in all white and gold. And she'll look at her and as she's doing this and go, "You know nothing of suffering." And then the next one that she would like to project.
This is mental, so you
Yes,
can
sir.
do this really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can do this over the course of a second.
She'll flash another scene of her riding her Hierophant, Lulu. And she will go, "You use your hate as fuel for your fire." And then the next one will be her arguing with the commanders at the start of her fall. But your anger is hollow. It's fueled by jealousy. Your anger will make you suffer. And the last image that she projects is her loyal Hierophant, Lulu, dead on the ground, impaled on a stalactite in Avernus, with Zariel's holding her sword, but it's not aflame. It's dripping with Lulu's blood, as Asmodeus is looking on. I will show you true wrath and vengeance. And she will project everything that she did to her sisters in Lost Lane. And all of the pain and sorrow that comes along with that.
I would like you to make me a check here. This can be intimidation, persuasion, anything along those lines. If you think of one that you would rather use, feel free.
You said persuasion or...
And with advantage. Or intimidation. Okay. Any charisma-based thing, essentially.
It's great, because I'm -1 in charisma.
Thus the advantage.
Yep. Okay. That's not good. And neither of them are that great, sadly.
What's the...
Not with the minus and stuff like that.
What's the total?
Total is a 6.
6?
Yeah.
You watch. What's your passive insight?
Wisdom? Or, no, insight, is +1.
+1? 11?
Yeah.
So you watch as you go through these thoughts and will her to hear your thoughts, to see these images. And you watch the fastest, just quick change in her facial expression from cold assessment to guilt. But it's a flash. But it's enough to tell you that she got the message.
Lauren smirks before she fades back.
You
the rest of the group.
stink of the demon web pits. Oh, but you do not understand wrath. Wrath is not blind anger. And this is out loud, by the way. All of you hear this. Wrath is not blind anger. Wrath is the whetstone that sharpens the blade of your purpose to a razor's edge. So, you all are the ones responsible for cutting off my reinforcements. Am I correct?
Lauren bows.
I was just gonna say Callista bows.
Anyone else bowing? We all take hands like at the end of a grade school play and do a bow.
And we do it like the 3 times with all the extras.
But so we have the two of you giving varying levels of bowing.
Oh no, just Corinne's just full on flipping as hard as her little dragon, her big dragon claw can.
I'm gonna spit on her.
As you spit towards her, she watches, again, 20 feet tall. She watches you spit, and she just looks down at you and gives you a sharp grin. Well, impressive. I'll make you all a deal. You may have the first strike. and she spreads her arms and wings wide. I want to watch as your courage dies when it meets reality. And she stands, waiting. Fiery embers continue to sweep across the distance between you and Zariel. But who breaks that moment of silence? Callista.
This might feel a little familiar, and I'm going to cast a 6th level Disintegrate against her.
As you go to cast that Disintegrate, can we please have everyone roll initiative? Now, here is what I am going to say. She is an archdevil of her word. She is giving you all the first attack. So, we are going to roll initiative, but if you all want to take this round in a custom order, like if there's someone you want to go first and someone you all want to go second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth, feel free. But we are going to roll initiative anyway.
Can I use my inspiration to roll?
Yes, you may.
I only rolled a 12, but I would like to go first if possible, because I feel like the circle of disintegrating her first body and then disintegrating her again is fun.
As long as the group is cool with it, I'm cool with it.
I could swap with Callista because I rolled a 19. And I'll take the 12.
And just so
I
you
got
all
Dirty
know,
17.
just so you all and everyone else who can't see the map know, the closest of you is about 60 feet away. The farthest of you from her, about 75 feet away. She is also,
Well, Callista's definitely going to walk forward anyway.
Also, for what it's
Okay,
worth,
so I need to move myself back.
she's only about 40 or so feet away from the house where the clerics and priests have taken shelter.
Oh.
Oh.
Is Saren there as well, or is she still near me? Or did she
Oh no,
walk
they all
away?
ran back. They absolutely ran away.
Okay.
They just ran to the same house that they had been in.
The
swear to God,
magic
I accelerate
circle, did it get off?
Yeah, with that amount of time, absolutely. How big is the magic circle?
Any radius.
What did you say?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. There
And
you
it's
go.
a cylinder 20 feet up.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
What did anyone beat a 20? How about beating a 15? Oh my god.
Jaeger got a 19.
Oh.
Sorry, I should roll. There we go.
I
We're not
got a
that
10
bad.
with advantage, dog. Like,
Oh fuck, we are that bad.
bro.
Shin, what did you get?
I got a 14.
14. Valkyrie, what did you get?
17. Dirty 17. Yes.
Dirty 17.
Bloody 17.
It's very dirty.
Lorin,
Got a 7, which is perfect.
7.
It's a
And
good number.
Callista,
Seven
what'd you
is a
say
good
you
number.
got?
For every celestial I'm about
I got
to
a 12.
12. Okay. So, let me confirm here. Jaeger with a 19, Valkyrie with a 17, Shin with a 14, Callista with a 12, Kieren with a 10, Lorin with a 7. That is our initiative starting... Oh, yeah?
I just got a direct message from Smallville. Are you streaming right now?
No?
Oh yeah, your shit's off. Oh no, it's
Your shit's on.
showing.
According
Yeah.
to Smallville,
Oh,
says
shit.
And the title needs to be changed and everything like that.
I accidentally clicked streaming instead of start recording. I didn't realize we'd been recording this
Oh.
whole time. I clicked
Well.
the wrong button. You know what, Smallville?
Oh, you have to get the stream. You have to get the stream from later.
Yeah, I can pull
Smallville.
this half, no problem.
I got
Hey,
you, bud.
Smallville and all the rest
Hey.
of you who tuned into the stream, that was unintentional. Fantastic job. However, this is way ahead of where you currently are in the story. You should not be here.